The Patria Armored Modular Vehicle, shortly AMV, is one of the best in its class today. Its story symbolizes the transformation of the Western land system producers after the First Cold War. As the weapon detective, we are investigating the AMV, the vehicle that tells the new world. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel before we start. To be notified of our new videos, please click the bell button. Also, you can now click the join button to support our channel. And as always, we would greatly appreciate all the likes, comments, and shares. The AMV is one of the most notable wheeled armored vehicles today. Along with its international market success, it also has a fine career in combat. So how did Finland manage to make a name for itself with such a successful vehicle? Before answering this question, let's briefly look at the early steps of this adventure. In the 1970s, Finland decided to equip its army with wheeled armored vehicles and acquired 120 BTR-60s from the USSR first. But it was actually a temporary solution because Finland had decided to produce an indigenous vehicle. In 1983, the Sjtppatgb, which had competed with the Valmet 1912-6 and the VK, won the tender and became the first Finnish serial-produced wheeled armored vehicle. Later, nearly 10 countries chose it. Yet, the Patgb was not designed to accompany the tank in combat. It was just a battle taxi. But the modern armies had already left the two-echelon mechanized warfare doctrine. The Finnish Army needed a more capable wheeled armored vehicle. So, in 1995, the Finnish Army began a study on this requirement and evaluated different armored vehicle concepts. 1 year later, Patria began the design and development phase of the program. The company gained significant feedback from Patgb's users. The new 8x8 vehicle would have greater mobility, payload, internal volume, and protection. It was entirely designed in 3D virtual environments. To reduce cost, Patria preferred the commercial off-the-shelf subsystems whenever possible. The Finnish Defense Forces officially approved the program in 1999. The first AMV prototypes became ready for tests in 2001. In the same year, Finland ordered 2 evaluation samples and they were delivered in 2003. After successful trials, the serial production of the AMV began in 2004. Initially, Finland had intended to have 100 vehicles, but later it reduced its number to 62. Its modular design allowed the vehicle to be fitted with different turrets, weapons, sensors, or communication systems. Thanks to this flexibility, all users can easily configure the AMV to fulfill their specific needs or operational requirements. The welded steel hull is resistant to 7.62mm munitions and shell splinters. By using add-on armor packages, the AMV can have a protection level up to 30mm armor-piercing rounds at the frontal arc and withstand the landmines containing up to 10 kilograms of TNT equivalent explosive. The vehicle can easily be equipped with different types of active protection systems. The AMV offers excellent cross-country ability and a high degree of crew comfort. It has hydropneumatic suspensions that adjust each wheel individually and central tire inflation system. Depending on the customer's demand, the AMV can be fitted with different models of the Scania diesel engines with various engine output, or Caterpillar, Cummins, or MTU made others. The basic platform of the vehicle has a 10-ton carrying capacity. The volume of its cargo space is 13 cubic meters. The AMV also has a high roof platform with a larger and higher rear compartment and a heavy weapon platform with a more robust structure that enables the fitting of heavy weapon systems. The Finnish Army version of the AMV is the XA360, which has the Kongsberg Protector remote weapon system with a 12.7mm M2 HP machine gun or a 40mm automatic grenade launcher. Besides, Finland uses the mortar carrier variant of the vehicle called XA361. This version is fitted with the AMOS turret with 2 breech-loaded 120mm mortars, which also have the drag fire capability against tanks and armored vehicles. Thanks to its computer-controlled multiple rounds simultaneous impact feature, the XA361 can set up a burst of 14 rounds that hit the target simultaneously. The mortar has a range of 10 kilometers and a rate of fire of 16 rounds per minute. The vehicle can carry 48 ammunition. The latest version of the vehicle is the AMVXP, which features an improved modularity. Besides, its radar and thermal signatures are considerably reduced. The AMVXP has a length of 8.4 meters, a width of 2.8 meters, and a height of 2.4 meters. It is fitted with a 605 horsepower engine. The combat weight of the vehicle is 32 tons. Its payload capacity is 15 tons. Patria also developed a variant of the AMVXP with a 120mm gun. Slovakia has chosen this variant, which will have an unmanned turret with the 30mm 2A42 gun. These vehicles will be produced by Constructa Defense locally. Sweden designated its AMVs as Pansarterrängbil 360, shortly Patgb 360. This country also uses the STRI Patgb 360 Command, SJTP Patgb 360 Ambulance, and the REP Patgb 360 Repair variants of the vehicle. The biggest user of the AMV, the Polish Land Forces, uses its modified variant according to the national requirements called KTO Rosomak. Poland produces the vehicle under license. The ballistic protection of the KTO Rosomak is lower than the original variant, which allows it to be transferred by the C-130 Hercules. Its infantry fighting vehicle version, called M1, has the Oto Melara Hitfist-30P turret armed with a 30mm ATK Mark 44 chain gun and the 7.62mm UKM 2000C machine gun. The Hitfist-30P is being replaced with the locally developed ZSSW-30 unmanned turret, which offers improved awareness, protection, and lethality. The personnel carrier variants are the Rosomak M2 and M3, which have the OSSD open turret with a 40mm Mark 19 grenade launcher or 12.7mm NSW WKMB heavy machine gun. Some of the M1, M2 and M3s lost their amphibious capability due to extra weight after they were fitted with additional armor plates for combat missions in Afghanistan. The Rosomak S is the personnel carrier variant for two anti-tank teams armed with Spike anti-tank guided missile. The other mission-specialized variants are the Rosomak-WEM Armored Ambulance, Rosomak-WRT Technical Reconnaissance, Rosomak-WSRiD Reconnaissance, Rosomak-AWD Artillery Command, Rosomak-WD Command, and Rosomak-NJ Driving Training Vehicles. The mortar carrier version, the M120K Rak, has a 120mm mortar under an armored turret with a 360-degree turning. Its maximum firing range is 15 kilometers. The M120K Rak carries 46 ammunition and has a rate of fire of 6 to 8 rounds per minute. Initially, Croatia intended to acquire both the 6x6 and 8x8 variants of the AMV, but later it dropped the acquisition of the 6x6 models. Except for the ambulance variant, the Croatian vehicles are fitted with either the Elbit UT-30 Mark II turret with a 30mm gun or a remote control weapon station with a 12.7mm machine gun. The Slovenian variant is the SKOV Svarun with a specially designed hydraulic door, which can also hold additional carrying space for ammunition, 2 RPG-type anti-tank weapons, and a general-purpose machine gun. The initial contract was for 135 vehicles, including 12 mortar carriers with the Nemo turret, which is simply a single-barreled variant of the AMOS. But due to bribery allegations and the financial crisis in Slovenia, only 30 SKOV Svarun have been delivered. Discussions between the Slovenian government and Patria have not been finalized yet. The South African Badger variant, which will replace the Rattles, has an underfloor armor package to improve mine protection. The South African National Defense Force will have the fighting vehicle fire support, personnel carrier, anti-tank, command, and mortar carrier variants. According to the contract, 264 Badgers will be produced by Daniel. But in 2020, the company declared that its financial and technical capabilities were inadequate for this project, which may cause its bankruptcy. And 2 years later, the Arms Corps advised that the South African National Defense Force should terminate the program and focus on upgrading the existing Rattle fleet. The situation remains unclear. The UAE variant is 0.4 meters longer than the original AMV. Some of them are fitted with the BMP-3 turret. The others have a remote control weapon station with a 12.7mm machine gun. Croatia, Finland, Poland, Slovakia, Slovenia, South Africa, Sweden, and the United Arab Emirates are the current users of the AMV. The XA360 variant of the Finnish Army has a 2-person crew consisting of a commander gunner and driver, and can also carry 10 infantry. The vehicle has a length of 8.25 meters, a width of 3.19 meters, and a height of 3.38 meters. Its combat weight is 27 tons. The 490 horsepower Scania DI-124T turbocharged diesel engine provides a road speed of 115 km per hour. Its range is 900 km. The XA360 can negotiate 0.7 meter vertical steps and 2.1 meter trenches. It can fort to a depth of 1.5 meters. Its protector remote weapon system can be fitted with a 12.7mm machine gun or 40mm automatic grenade launcher. The AMV was baptized with fire in Afghanistan. Poland initially deployed 35 KTO Rosomaks into the region in 2007 and increased this number to 128 later. Besides, Slovenia sent an SKOV Svarun platoon to Afghanistan. In 2008, a Polish vehicle managed to withstand an RPG-7 hit, continued to fight, and returned to base on its own later. In the same year, another KTO Rosomak was hit by an RPG-7 which could not penetrate the frontal armor. During the missions in Afghanistan, many of them hit the landmines and road bomb traps. The vehicle had managed to save its crew's life until 2009. This year, an improvised explosive device detonated under the KTO Rosomak. It was a personnel carrier variant with an open turret, and the gunner lost his life due to the vehicle overturning. Besides, the AMV served in Chad as a part of the European Union mission. Since 2015, the United Arab Emirates AMVs have fought in Yemen. Let's begin our analysis on the AMV. During the First Cold War, the major Western companies had acted suitably for a full-scale war. They had designed affordable and practical vehicles. But achieving high profit margins became more important than winning a war in the New World. Many countries needed new armored vehicles, but they did not offer a large market. Leading Western countries were also reducing their armies, but they still had the economic power to buy highly complex and expensive vehicles. For this reason, large manufacturers focused on the markets of the leading Western countries with high profit margins. So, their products have become too luxurious for many looking to replace their old equipment from the 1960s and 1970s. Besides, these companies were not keen to share their technologies. It was a chance for new players with limited or no previous presence in the market. Finland, which was also open to technology transfer and industrial cooperation, became one of those who took advantage of this chance. Although France, Germany, the Netherlands, and the United Kingdom had started a joint program on a new generation modular wheeled armored vehicle long ago, reasons such as political debates and budget disagreements prevented them from obtaining a fruitful result from their partnership. Eventually, France decided to go its own way and began to work on the VBCI. Absurdly, the Brits withdrew from the partnership first, then decided to buy the Boxer. In the early 2000s, new players such as Singapore and Turkey still needed some time to prove themselves. During this turbulent time, Patria enjoyed offering a modular wheeled armored vehicle that is both highly capable and affordable. And it won many tenders, but the old unrivaled position of the Finns in the market has ended as major manufacturers mature their products. The variant of the vehicle with the BAE Systems E35 turret competed with the Boxer for the Australian Army's Land 400 program, but it lost. Also, Patria teamed up with Lockheed Martin to offer a modified version of the AMV called Havoc for the US Marine Corps ACV program to replace the LAV-25. Yet, this partnership ended soon and the variant was withdrawn from the competition. Despite these setbacks, the AMV is still a leading competitor in the market. Its modular design allows the vehicle to adapt to the specific needs of different users and be upgraded in line with new combat requirements easily. Also, it is combat proven and more affordable than many rivals. Patria is highly open to industrial cooperation. Because of these reasons, the future of the AMV is still bright in the market. Thanks for watching our video. And please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to be notified of our new videos. Also, you can now click the join button to support our channel. And as always, we would greatly appreciate all the likes, comments and shares.